Hello, children. How are you all? Today we shall discuss The Selfish Giant Part 2. From Part 1 of Selfish Giant, we all know Selfish Giant is a play in which we see an old giant who is very selfish and who doesn't allow children at least to play in his garden. He wants each and every joy to be enjoyed by himself only. And he strictly mentions trespassers will be prosecuted, with which, along with children, no spring came to his garden, and his garden was filled with only snow. No birds visited his garden, no summer entered his garden, but only north wind, the hail, the frost, and the snow danced through the trees. Before entering into the lesson, children, we shall go through the hard words which are there in the lesson, The Selfish Giant Part 2. Linnet bird, a small brown and grey bird. Hail, small balls of ice that fall like rain. Seas, stop happening. Twittering, making a series of short high sounds. Sneeze, suddenly expel air from the nose and mouth due to irritation in one's nostrils. Feeble, lacking strength. Hath, has, old usage. The, you, old usage. Slay, kill. Art, are. Thou, you, as the singular subject of the verb. Let me read out the lesson for you, children. The Selfish Giant Part 2. Old Giant. One morning I was lying awake in bed when I heard some lovely music. It sounded so sweet that I thought it must be the king's musicians passing by, but it was really only a little linnet bird singing outside my window. It was so long since I had heard a bird singing in my garden that it seemed to me to be the most beautiful music in the world. By this, we come to know that one day, when the giant was lying on his bed, he heard some lovely music. By listening to that lovely music, he thought it was music of king's musician, which is passing by. But really, it was music of linnet bird singing outside his window. As it was so long to hear birds singing in his garden, it seemed to be very beautiful music in the world to him. The giant is speaking. The hails has stopped dancing over my head, and north wind has ceased his roaring. A delicious smell is coming from the window. I believe the spring has come at last. The giant jumps out of bed and looks out through a little hole in the wall. The children have crept in and are sitting in the branches of the tree. Here the giant is the selfish children. He is mentioning as the hail entered his garden, and whole garden was filled with snow and frost. No children were seen. On that particular day, when he heard the music of linnet bird, he was overjoyed to hear the music to be very amusing to him. And he also observed hail stopped dancing over his head, north wind ceased roaring, and delicious smell is coming from his window. And he also observed spring has come at last to his garden. Then Giant jumps out of his bed and looks out through a little hole in his wall. The children have crept in and are sitting in the branches of the tree. Old Giant. In every tree, I could see a little child. The trees were so glad to have the children back again that they have covered themselves with blossom and were weaving their arms gently above the children's head. The birds were flying about and twittering with delight, and flowers were looking up through the green grass and laughing. It was a lovely scene. Only in one corner it was still winter. It was the farthest corner of the garden, and in it was standing a little boy. He was so small that he could not reach up to the branches of the tree, and he was wandering all around it, crying bitterly. The poor tree was still quite covered with frost and snow, and the north wind was blowing and roaring about it. Climb up, little boy, said the tree, and it bent its branches down as low as it could. But the little boy was too tiny. It was then that my heart melted. With this, we come to know that every corner of the garden is filled with blossoms. Every corner of garden is filled with spring. Every part of garden is filled with birds, children, delightfully twittering birds are seen, and except in one corner, frost is seen on tree. A little boy was standing beneath the tree, which was filled with the snow, and the boy was trying to climb the tree, and the tree was asking the boy to get on to it, whereas the boy was too tiny, very small, to climb up the tree. And the giant's heart melted by seeing the scene. The crying boy who was crying as he could not climb the tree. The giant's version. How selfish I have been. Now I know why the spring would not come here. I will put the poor little boy on the top of the tree, and then I will knock down the wall, and my garden shall be the children's playground forever and ever. The selfish giant's heart melted, and after that he thought of knocking down the wall which he raised so as to avoid children to enter his garden. And he also wanted to put the child on the top of the tree where he wanted to be. Old giant. I was really very sorry for what I had done. So I crept downstairs and opened the front door quite softly and went out into the garden. But when the children saw me, they were so frightened that they all ran away, and the garden became winter again. Only the little boy did not run, for his eyes were so full of tears that he did not see me coming. I stole up behind him and took him gently in my hand and put him up into the tree. And the tree broke up once into blossom, and the birds came and sang on it. And the little boy stretched out his 2 arms and flung them round my neck and kissed me. When the other children saw that, they came running back, and with them came the spring. We can see wonderful transformation of old Jain children. Here he transformed a lot. Initially he did not allow all the children to enter his garden, whereas here now right now he transformed himself. He wanted to allow each and every children to play in his garden, and he just enter softly, quietly entered into his garden. But by seeing the giant in the garden, all the children ran away from the garden. As the children ran away from the garden, once again winter entered into the garden, and the whole garden was filled with frost. But only the little boy who was near the tree, which was frost filled tree, and the boy who was trying to climb the tree was standing near the tree. As he was crying, his eyes were filled with tears, and he could not see the giant, and he did not ran away from there. If not, he might have also ran away from there. The giant slowly went to the little boy and tenderly, very caringly took the little boy into his hand, and he made the little boy help the little boy in climbing the tree. With this, the little boy loved the giant, and he flung his two arms round his neck and kissed him. When the other children saw this, they came running back. With them, the spring came back to the garden. The giant. It is your garden now, little children. Old giant. I took a great axe and knocked down the wall. And when the people were going to market at 12 o'clock, they found me, yes, me, playing with the children in the most beautiful garden they had ever seen. All day long we played, and in the evening the children came to bid me goodbye. The transformed giant, the old giant, is once again mentioning. He knocked down the wall which is raised by him with an axe, and he always keep playing with the children, and he allowed the children to play in his garden. From then onwards, the garden turned to be the most beautiful garden in the world, and all the children were very joyful along with the giant. And the people who were passing through the way, the garden to be the most beautiful garden in the world. Tall girl, now we have somewhere to play. Short boy, this is much better than the road. Square girl, yes, the road is so dusty and the dust makes me sneeze. Graceful girl, and the grass is so much nicer than all those hard stones. Round boy, I like all the flowers. Graceful girl, and the trees? Tall girl, how happy we are all here. Thank you, Mr. Giant. Round boy, yes, thank you. You are a very, very nice giant. The giant, but where is your little companion? The boy I put onto the tree. Graceful girl, I don't know. Round boy, he has gone away. The giant, you must tell him to be sure to come here tomorrow. Tall girl, I don't know where he lives. Square girl, I have never seen him before. The giant, but I wanted to thank him. When he kissed me on the cheek, I felt as though a great weight had been lifted from my heart. Short boy, I'm sorry, but I don't think he lives around here. Old Giant. Every afternoon, when school was over, the children came and played with me, but I never saw again the little boy who I loved. Oh, I would like to see him again. I have grown old and feeble. Waiting. I cannot play about with the children anymore, so I sit here in my armchair and watch the children at their games and admire my garden. I have many beautiful flowers, but the children are the most beautiful flowers of all. Getting up and looking out of the window. I no longer hate the winter. It is merely the spring asleep. The flowers are resting. Suddenly he rubs his eyes in wonder and looks around. What a marvelous sight this is. In the farthest corner of the garden, a tree covered with lovely white blossom. Its branches are all golden and silver fruits hanging down from them. And with the what is this? Can it be? Oh, can it be? He has come back. He has come back. The old giant leaps down the chair into the snowy garden and to the grassy patch where the child is standing. When he draws closer to the child and examines him, his face grows red with anger. Old giant, who hath dared to wound thee? Your hands, your feet, who hath dared to own thee? Tell me, that I may take out my big sword and slay him. Child, nay, but these are the wounds of love. They are necessary. Old giant falling to his knees. Little child, who art thou? Child smiling. You let me play once in your garden. Today you shall come with me to live in my garden, which is in paradise. The child climbs into old Jane's arms. The winter melts away before them as they walk into an ever expanding garden. Oscar Wilde. After finding transformation in old giant, all the children felt happy to play in the garden. The tall girl finds the garden to be very nice place to play. Short boy finds that to be the better place to play than the road. Square girl uh, finds a road would be dusty where she sneezes. Graceful girls finds the garden to be the nicest place without stones. Round boy finds uh, all the flowers to be most beautiful. Graceful girls finds all the beautiful trees. The tall girl feels very happy and she thanks Mr. Giant. And all the girls and boys collectively thanked old Giant. After seeing all the children, Jane was very much missing the very little boy whom he liked the most and whom he was trying to place on the tree. And he asked about the child, whereas the children did not know about the address of the child, and they told them they do not know whereabouts of the children whom the giant is asking about. But the old giant was fully immersed with the thoughts, the feelings of the boy, and he was all the time thinking of the boy. His kiss, his wrap around his neck, and all. He was thinking, and he laid in his armchair. He used to observe all the children, whereas he did not find the boy. There is lot of transformation, lot of change in old giant. He do not hate winter, no more hate winter. He says winter is longer sleep of spring. He also says that it is resting time of flowers. On the other day, his eyes were very bright to see the wonderful, marvelous child on the corner of his garden. The garden was very much filled with fruits and flowers. All the fruits were hung to the branches of the trees, whereas the small, tiny child was with wounds. Standing in the corner, he found the child and he asked the child, "Who dare to wound you, child? I will slash them, slay them." He asked the child. Whereas the child said, "No, no, these are not the wounds, these are the signs of love. These are necessary." And the little boy also said, "You let me play once in your garden. Now I let you play in my garden. Will you come with me?" he asked. And he took the old giant along with him to the paradise. That means the little boy is none other than the Almighty, the God, who came and took the old giant along with him after transforming him. This is very beautiful play written by Oscar Wilde, who is born in London on 16th October 1854 and passed away on 30th November 1900. He was an Irish writer and poet. After writing in different forms throughout the 1880s, he became one of the London's most popular playwrights. In the early 1890s, today he is remembered for his epigrams and plays. Oscar Wilde is best known for a novel, The Picture of Dorian Gray, and the play, The Importance of Being Earnest. The Happy Prince and Other Tales is a collection of children's stories. Children, now you go through the exercise given below and do the worksheet given below, children.